Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about my hyperpigmentation journey, my shopping haul, product review, and skin hacks. So if you're like me, you've probably battled with hyperpigmentation at some point. Now, these pesky dark spots and uneven skin tone can be a real confidence killer. I've been on a quest to find products that actually work, and I'm excited to share my recent shopping haul and skincare hacks for hyperpigmentation, as well as my routine on how I was able to deal with mine. So my skincare journey started like 6 years ago. I was dealing with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and I struggled with that for 6 years. And mine was primarily from acne scars and sun exposure. At the time, I had tried several remedies. So basically, my journey was like a trial and error thing. And so I got tired, right? So I decided to invest in a few products that had been recommended by dermatologists and some skincare enthusiasts. I did a lot of research because I had understood what my skin type was. And I did a lot of research and then made a lot of inquiries too before I was able to identify this hack. Stay with me. So this is what I used to look like before I started my skincare journey. This is what I looked like 5 months into my skincare journey, and this is what I look like now, 1 year after. I don't have dark knuckles. I don't have my dark circles or hyperpigmentation anymore. I used to have like really dark forehead and then patch. I had like scars and I had the sensitive patches on my face. Like my skin was basically, irritating from using lots of products. And one mistake I made when I started was I was using a lot of things at the same time and expecting immediate results. If you want results, you need to be consistent and you need to be patient. So as to the products I used to help tackle my hyperpigmentation, I'll give you a breakdown of the different actives. So first, I use vitamin C serum. I opted for a serum with a stable form of vitamin C because you know that vitamin C is like a powerhouse for antioxidants that help to brighten the skin and also inhibit melanin production. So the brands I used, in no particular order, I used Good Molecules Vitamin C Serum, I used Cosrx Vitamin C Serum, and then I used the Tiam Vitamin C Serum. Tiam is a Korean product. So all these three vitamin C serums were used, and not the same at the same time though, but I used them and I got results. So I'll give them like a 10 over 10. Now, why I chose vitamin C, because I've heard of the amazing things about the brightening effect of vitamin C and how it also helps to, fade dark spots. So I knew that vitamin C had to be part of what I would use for my skin. Then another active that I incorporated into my skincare routine was niacinamide. So another thing I had was the open pores on my face. So niacinamide is like a multitasking ingredient. It helps to reduce inflammation and also helps to even out your skin tone and strengthens your skin barrier. So it helps to minimize the appearance of those pores, right? So the products I chose, again, in no particular order, I use the Tiam niacinamide, I use Good Molecules niacinamide, I use the ordinary niacinamide. Now, why I went for niacinamide, it's because it's gentle and it's very effective in many skin issues and it even works perfectly when you pair it with vitamin C. Another thing added to my skincare routine was a chemical exfoliant, the AHA and BHA exfoliators. So exfoliators is or exfoliation is very important or is very crucial for shedding dead skin cells because my skin was already damaged from the sun exposure and use of so many products. So I needed to get rid of that skin and grow a fresh skin. So that's what exfoliation does. So it sheds those dead cells and reveals a brighter skin underneath. So I picked up a gentle exfoliator because I had a very sensitive skin. So I picked up a gentle exfoliator and to help with the dark spots, and it did clear my spots over time. So the brands I chose, again in no particular order, Paula's Choice, Skin Perfecting AHA something peel. Then there's the ordinary AHA peeling solution. Now these were the two products I used, and why I chose them was because I needed something that would help to, increase my cell turnover while I'm still treating hyperpigmentation. Then another non-negotiable item you need to add to your skincare, I don't know how to overemphasize this, is sunscreen. It is sunscreen. This is like a non-negotiable, and your sunscreen has to have a minimum of 30 SPF. So you have to have minimum 30 plus. So what I use is about 50 plus. I even have up to 60, 70 plus. That's because I don't want to have any kind of sunburn of any shape, form, or size. So sunscreen is like the most important step. After using all these products, you're still going to go out. You're still going to step out. So when you're out, you don't want the sun to hit your skin directly. So you need to have a barrier, something that protects your skin. I basically have my sunscreen everywhere. I have them in my bag. I have in my purse. I have in my car. I have it littered everywhere because I don't want to even hear, oh, I forgot my sunscreen. So anywhere I am, there's always a sunscreen close. That's like my girl mats. There's always a sunscreen close. So the brands I chose, I used the Uncover sunscreen. I used the La Roche-Posay Ultra sunscreen. I used the Beauty of Joseon Relief sunscreen. Beauty of Joseon is a Korean product. So why you have to use sunscreen? Because the sun protection is like the most important step in tackling hyperpigmentation. You don't want to be battling dark spots or hyperpigmentation and then go under the bare sun with your skin. You're basically just killing your skin cells. Another, the last product that I added to my skincare routine was the kojic acid and tranexamic acid. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Now, these ingredients are known to help inhibit melanin production. So the products I chose were the kojic acid soap. Again, there are lots of fake in the market, so you need to be very careful about this particular product. Then there's also the bright and clear cream. Now, this contains 4 active ingredients that help to tackle hyperpigmentation. So why I had gone this extra mile was because I really wanted to add something that targets my hyperpigmentation directly, right? While I am trying to save my skin and grow a new skin and brighten up my skin and close up my pores, I needed something that would tackle the hyperpigmentation directly. So for my routine and skin prep, you need to consider your skin sensitivity to avoid damaging your skin. But using a lot of products, again, like I said, that was what I did in my first few years when I started my journey, and that damaged my skin completely. So I would always advise to keep it simple, use the right products and keep it simple. So I made that mistake at first, which is why I had to do my research, and then I came up with this routine. So I have my morning routine and I have my evening routine. So for my morning routine, I gently cleanse my face with, any cleanser of your choice. I'll be talking about cleansers in my coming videos. So I gently cleanse my skin. Depending on your skin type, you need to know what cleanser you should use depending on your skin type. If you're an oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, combination, sensitive, you need to know what cleanser to use. Then I go in with my toner, and the reason with tone is to also help open up your skin to receiving products. Again, I would also be making videos talking about face toners in the coming weeks. Then after the toner, you go in with your vitamin C serum. Yes, you go in with your vitamin C serum. You go in with your niacinamide after, and then you moisturize. You need to use a moisturizer to, blend in everything you applied, because vitamin C and niacinamide are both actives. So you go in with your moisturizer, and then the last is your sunscreen. So I'll take it again. For your morning routine, you gently cleanse, you tone, you apply your vitamin C serum, you apply your niacinamide serum, you moisturize, then you apply your sunscreen, and you're done. And then for the evening routine, you gently cleanse, then you use your exfoliator. But again, I only recommended products that I have used. So if you have an exfoliator that works for you, you can use that. You cleanse, use your exfoliator, and now you're only expected to exfoliate a few times a week, preferably twice a week for a start. And then maybe when you start seeing results, maybe when you use it twice a week for a month, the next month you can now reduce to once every week. You don't want to exfoliate your face, too often. Then you go in with your kojic acid product or your tranexamic product, whatever you choose. Either you use this a cream that has kojic acid, or use the bright and clear, whatever works for you really. But those were recommendations of things I had used, so I know that if you use them, you will definitely get results, provided you know your skin type, you understand your skin type. Then finally you go in with your moisturizer. So I'll take it again. For your evening routine, you gently cleanse your skin, you use your exfoliator, you use your kojic acid or tranexamic products, and then you use your moisturizer and you're done. So the morning routine has 6 steps and the evening routine has just 4 steps. So one thing, or I mean 4 things I want you to note when tackling or dealing with hyperpigmentation. The first is, before you use any product, you need to patch test that product, right? So that you don't irritate your skin. Another thing you need to note is that except you want to bleach and damage your skin, these products need consistency and patience. Don't use them and in 1 month or 2 months you're expecting to see immediate results. It doesn't work like that. Again, like I showed you, this is me 5 months into my skincare journey, and I was very consistent. I was very patient, and in the 5th month I had changed, like I had seen visible results. So do not use products with the expectation that you get results in 1 month or in 2 months. You need to be really consistent, really patient. Another thing is, some persons just assume, oh, because my face is oily, I have an oily skin, or because my skin is dry, I have a dry skin. No, you need to consult with a dermatologist to know what your skin type is. And if you have very severe hyperpigmentation, it's always best to consult with a health professional or a dermatologist for personalized advice. That is, they get to tell you your skin type, they get to tell you what products to avoid, they get to tell you what products to use. You get, so if you have very severe hyperpigmentation, you need to consult with a dermatologist. Otherwise, you need to know what your skin type is. Be sure of what your skin type is. In the cleanser and toner video, I would also be making recommendations on what products to use for each skin type. Then the last but not the least is, while you're using all those products and you're trying to get the best result for your skin, you need to make sure that you do healthy and clean eating. Because again, for these products to work, what you're consuming also affects how you look. So if you're just doing lots of junks, of course, you won't get the best results. You need to incorporate fruits that have some of this. For example, do a lot of citrus that have, high percentage of vitamin C. So take lots of carrots. Carrots help the skin glow. Try to detoxify your system. That also helps to, take out every unwanted waste, and then brings out, your skin glow, right? So you need to practice healthy eating. You need to eat healthy. You need to do clean eating, right? This would also help you, with, to tackle whatever skin issue you have. Practice clean eating, do a patch test, be consistent and patient, and then consult a dermatologist. This is me 1 year after, and I'm still consistently using my product. I'm loving my skin. I'm loving how I look. Every time I step out, I always get compliments. Oh, your skin is good. Oh, your skin is. That's because I have not just discovered the right product, but I've also discovered the right food, what to eat and what not to eat. I cut down on carbonated and fizzy drinks completely. I do just my normal smoothies and fruit juices, and I take lots of water. Water is life. I take lots of water. So I'm still hoping to see like a major improvement in my skin tone and a reduction in the appearance of my dark spots over the next few months, 1 year. So I'll be sure to update you all on my progress. So what are your favorite hyperpigmentation fighting products? Please share them in the comments below. Again, I'm not a hematologist, so this video is based on my personal experience and research. So always consult with a healthcare professional for personalized advice. So please do well to like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You can also share to someone you know who is battling hyperpigmentation or someone who wants to work or improve on her skincare journey. I hope to see you in my next video.